What's up, guys? It's Chris. Made for This was buffed for the Halloween event. That's right, before Behavior nerfed MFT, they buffed it. During this event, you can collect a ton of these refined serums, which gives survivors 5% haste when popping a med kit. This means with Made for This, you could be running at 108% movement speed during the game and 115% in endgame with hope. This combo is just absolutely broken, and I hope you guys enjoy laughing at Behavior's choices in this video. Blood Lodge. And yeah, like I said, now they didn't directly buff MFT, but being able to move at 108% speed and be able to do this all year if you stock up on some of these, I think is just absolutely insane. I don't really want to get hit by Oni too quickly, so maybe we'll just hop on a gen, and if he ends up finding us, we'll take that chase. I see a Hex right there too. Oh, he did find me. He's got Ruin. That will be the totem right there. If he does hit us early on, though, I can't complain too much because we will get to show off this build a little bit more. We'll buy a little bit of time for the team here, just, you know, that way he doesn't get his power immediately, because Oni's power is extremely strong, as you guys know. But yeah, this combo is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what is going on with Behavior recently, and it is absolutely broken. Something interesting as well to keep in mind is the Blight Serum will last even longer with the haste if you are putting in these points in the bottom left there into the portals. It extends the duration of any haste you have on, which works with plot twists, 150% speed, smash hit. It's actually just completely busted. I'm not going to be showing that off in this video, but I just do want to let you guys know that is a thing you can do. Okay, his power just ran out, which is really good for us. I'm almost thinking about taking a hit here. I'm going to buy a little time on this window, though, first. Nice one. So now we have Made for This up. We are moving 3% faster, plus the 5 from our Light Serum, basically making us almost uncatchable. We're going to run this Jungle Gym a little bit too. We do get that extra field of view as well, to be able to see around stuff a little bit easier, which is actually pretty strong. Pretty much nothing he can do to catch me here. Just absolutely impossible. And I'm fully healthy again, because that's fine. Do lose that 8% speed because we are no longer injured or popping that Blight Serum. But again, I mean, it's just, if he wants to try and commit to that chase, I'm fully healthy. He got no blood orbs from me being injured. Uncatchable around the loop. It's just impossible. And I mean, this is something you could do in all your games. You could be stocking up hundreds of these Blight Serum things for the entire year, which I think is just ridiculous, honestly. Oh, you see the Oni right there. What's he up to? Oh, okay, here we go. What are we doing, bud? Oh, he's swinging. Mr. Oni. Wrap it around that way. We'll get this pallet. Nice. We'll take this window now. Here he comes. I'm going to fake that way and go for the window. So he's going to stay on us a little bit. This isn't the best pallet in the world, but it is a pallet. I'm going to get that stun on him, buy a little bit more time. And it looks like the whole rest of this area is kind of a bit of a dead zone. But if we can make it up to this crane window, no, there's no way. Yeah, we're just going to have to take this hit. Probably. And we'll have to maybe now try and run this crane. He's going to commit there. Get that with our extremely powerful Made for This resilience. And something too, which I'm going to show you in the next game, is that you can actually wait until you have, you're in a bit of a tricky spot to be able to pop that serum. Because then, you know, you could just buy a ton of time, trick the killer kind of into committing to you. And then you just, you know, you have so much going for you that there's no way they're ever going to catch up. Right now I'm moving at 110% speed because Made for This Hope is in the game for some reason. Basically making distance on him in any loop we choose to run. Just going to run right through this. Yeah, it looks like he's going to head for that gate, which is definitely the right play. I never, ever run this build, by the way, when I am on the stream and stuff, because it is so broken, but I did want to show it off to you guys so you can see the kind of stuff that's in the game right now. If you notice, also, I'm going to show a little clip of it right here. When you do pop that med kit as a survivor, you can see this little trail on the killer end to let you know, hey, I should probably leave this chase because that person is going to be uncatchable. Which does definitely help. Meg finally came out of the corner. Looks like I'm going to get healed up here. I don't know what Jeff did with that shack pallet. I don't know if we'll be able to help this guy out. Get up there. Oh, just making me... Oh, I got stuck up the chest. I think it should be a pretty easy save by my team here if they don't mess it up terribly. Ooh, they did not play that correctly. Uh-oh. Well, I'm moving at 120 right now for some reason, so I'm definitely out. We'll just have to take that, I think. Haddonfield this time. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I was going to say, hopefully we don't get an instant killer. Looks like we got a Dredge. Just sloppy. It does make the heal take longer, which means we'll have the 108% speed longer in chase. And this time, I'm actually going to try and bait him more to commit to me a little bit, so we waste more time and pop the heal later on into the chase, I think, if we can. So we're going to be looking for that. I do want to let you guys know again, in my normal build, I will not use any of these 4 perks. They are so stupid and almost just completely play the game for you. But I do want to show off during this event how insane the build already was. But on top of that, you know, running this disgusting med kit we can bring hundreds of times throughout the year if you want to and stock up on the items. I think it's insane. And I don't really know why they allow the survivors to use these blight serums all throughout the year, but not the killer. I just have no idea. It's very, very weird to me. All right, I got my first gen dead, so we are going to try and find Mr. Dredge, maybe get a little bit of a chase going on. There we go. We took a little hit. He's still committing to that David, though, which is very interesting. Yeah, weird. I really wanted to try and get him to chase me, but he just won't do it. We'll probably have to try this again. This is a really strong pallet. We can pop this here so we're a little bit safer with the 108% speed instead of 103. That way he can't really do anything to catch up to us. We were pretty cornered there, so without that, I'm not sure we could ever make this pallet. No, there's no way. Now I'm moving at 118, I believe, which is faster than he could ever run. So we'll just keep running around this, and there we go. We're at 110 and fully healthy. Or, I mean, 107, sorry, because we did have hope, and Made for This is gone. Yeah, he's going to be giving up. I don't really blame him. See what he tries to do around this car. This is without MFT. This is just hope, by the way. No MFT, no syringe, no light serum, you know. Nothing. Just running around a car with just hope. Just hope. Stun him one time, get a little bit of distance off that. Well, a lot of distance, actually, because we have hope. Actually, a stupid amount of distance. That fast vault. Looks like he is going to be trying to bloodlust us as much as he can here. You want to be a little bit careful. We'll walk a little bit, maybe lose some of that bloodlust. There we go. Lost the bloodlust. We can just wait until a teammate touches that door right next to us, or maybe they won't. Yeah, that's what I figured was happening, but they just wouldn't do the door. My bad. It looks like they knew where the totem was the whole time and just didn't do that either. All right, here we go one more time on Temple, and let's get into it. I've played against this stuff a decent amount, which was more than enough for me, but seeing how easy this build is to use in action from the survivor point of view is actually... I knew it was easy, but it's just ridiculous, man. Gotta name me this game. So not only does this poor guy have to hit me 3 times, but he's got to do it through, actually 4 times with the insta-heal and stuff, right? That is so uncool, man. It's pretty much impossible for him to catch me with the made for the speed and the blight serum, right? Oh, that was kind of a bailout. Nice. You didn't deserve that one, buddy, for this disgusting build. Got an alien, or I mean a zombie and alien. Zombie blocking my pallet there, so there's nothing I can do. Does double back on the window, which is really good. Looks like he does know his tiles. I think he's going to be leaving me, though. Hello, Mr. Nemi. Not pulling up the whip. Very smart. Again, I am totally down to take some M1 serum there. Because we do have such a disgusting build for getting hit. So we can be pretty greedy. I'm actually going to play the short side this time so we can make a loop around potentially. There we go. Made for this is activated. And it looks like we only have a pallet gym to work with. We're moving at 108 now, so I'm just going to make it to another loop here because we're moving so fast. We have this huge field of view also. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about when I was talking about the killer could see this yellow trail and should leave. He did just that, which is really good on him. We get that full heal now. Vault this little window. He does the same, it looks like. Looks like he didn't quite wrap around in time. There you go, Mr. Nemi. Let's get it, bud. Slam that pallet on his head because we're big meanie heads, right? A big meanie guy. Oh, he's going in the spirit realm. I think he faked it by punching it. It's kind of smart. Okay, he's in psycho mode. Fair enough. It's good to do that with Nemi because now what my thought is he'd do it with the next one. But realistically, he won't. He's going to pull up his whip. Like that. Like I said. I just thought after he saw how I played it, he would change up his little plan. Moonwalking a little bit. I think that lets me make it to Shack while he's in that little mind game. Play this backside of Shack. Whoa. It's very strange. I'm going to pre-vault because it is Nemi, and I made for this, so I can just wrap all the way around Shack, it looks like. I probably have to fake this window. Oh. Just going for some wild movement. Pre-run this way. I am just going to vault again, because, again, made for this in the game, so I can just afford to send it and wrap around and stuff if he does mind game it. That time he does mind game it. I'm just going to go to this pallet this time. I don't want to end up using Shack or anything like that. And again, we don't have that insta-heal up, but, you know, we'll just drop this one. Yeah, we'll make it over here. A little bit better. This log's pretty strong for us. I almost thought he'd go for a whip around that. God, this. Oh, whoa, he's laggy. That sketched me out, actually. I'm going to make distance, I think. I'm going to use these less strong pellets down on the bottom of main. And just buy as much time as I can with the weaker stuff. The team gets a chance to use the stronger stuff. I do have an insane build, so we don't lose out on too much by doing something like this. Whoa! He actually stayed. I don't know if he knew where I was. Gosh, that is a weird guy. Alright. If our teammates were, like, slightly efficient, I think we would have all 5 gens done there, but I have faith in him. We're going to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, she's just, like, walking around. I don't know what that is. Alright. Would not blame him if he was trying to tunnel, especially with how inefficient my team has been. Getting somebody out of the game could definitely help him out big time, I think. Yeah, there he goes. I do not blame him at all. This team's doing pretty much nothing. And, you know, we are at 2 gens still, which says something about how we're doing. I'm going to actually, this looks weird. I'm going to wrap all the way around the back because I think we can make a full loop around it before we have to hit that window. Maybe for this is just insanely strong. Yeah, this is just ridiculous, right? Full loop around shack just pretty much for free. And that vault is just ridiculous. Kind of hold that. I'm actually not going to hit the window that time. Let's get him with that pallet. He'll probably break it up, but still, I'm just trying to buy as much time as I can while my teammates are doing pretty much nothing. Maybe I can get them to be a little bit efficient, right? Yeah, look at that Yunjin just hiding behind a tree there. Very interesting. Ah, he still wants me, huh? Ooh, we got a zombie here, which is actually really bad for me. Nice little mind game there, but we do vault a little bit too quickly for him, I think. Okay, looks like he does end up leaving us. Wow. Yeah, these gems should be done like 3 times over at this point. But, you know, I'll get this little vaccine and maybe I'll do one myself. Again, I can justify a build like this for someone who's brand new to the game. I still think even for someone brand new, Made for This and Hope shouldn't stack because they're literally uncatchable. Which is just gross and teaching really bad habits for players. But, you know, Made for This Windows resilience for a new player, totally fine. For somebody with any experience in the game, it's just way overtuned. This is just not fair for him. It's just not fair. I'm going to try and teleport real quick before he can get to me. Look at this. Found my whole team just sitting in the void doing nothing. Get that vault. Does swing at it for some reason. Maybe I'll be able to TP out over here. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some weird thing where I like... Oh, wow, he swung into it. Interesting. Yeah, as you can see, though, I just have probably the most inefficient team of all time. I'm not expecting, like, peak efficiency from, like, a solo queue team, but it's just, like, they're not even playing. I don't know. It's just, like, body blocking me while I have this insane speed boost, so I'm just going to die anyway. I do still have hope. We're going to try and TP to this one real quick, so maybe he loses me. Maybe. Engine's, like, followed me around like a... lost puppy a little bit. Oh, no-ed. Uh-oh. There's our no-ed. I'll cleanse that up with my resilience, do it a little bit faster. There we go. I got the no-ed. Hopefully Kate's going to heal me up. I'm not sure if she knows what planet we're on, though, so we'll have to see. Yes! Let's go. All right, buddy. Let's get on over there. Jake has never been, like, hooked or anything this game, and he's, like, not going to trade. Absolutely just trolled this endgame play here. Now it looks like the only way she'll be getting out of there is if I trade it, because he fucked it up royally. So, oh, she did die. Damn. You know what? I'm just going to end up leaving. I usually wouldn't do this, but they're going to find a way to mess it up anyway. And... Adios, amigos.